Okay, I'm making some videos for the Tripping Sponge series, to add to the Tripping Sponge series, and I got a little frustrated with Rick's research videos today, so I decided to go to some other people's research vids. Doing that led me to a heliocentric fraud who's got cloud videos up. You have to see the other videos. I call him out on it. I don't expect to ever hear back from him, but whatever. And then that brought me over here to Clearwater Flatwater. Is that the name of this channel? I don't know. It's called Earth's Real Age Flat Earth. So I'm getting ready to start calling out some more of the flat earthers as we're going forward. My series, YouTube will probably shut me down before I make it to that series. Who knows? But just for the hell of it, I'm just going to put this out there. So in here, you're seeing all this there. He's in an ancient cave, by the way. You have to go watch his video to see what it is he's talking about, because I don't even want to fucking hear him. I'm just going to get myself pissed off. I just want to tell you the right... Oh, okay. Flat water, flat earth. That's it. Flat water, flat earth. Go to this channel and you'll find this video here called Earth's Real Age. And when you do, and as you're watching, these guys are going very professional. They're all very professional. They don't swear. They sound good. They got a lot of, facts. They want to tell you about the facts. They're all full of shit, man. They're all full of shit. They all pass on everything that I'm showing you. They're going to write it off as your imagination, but yet you're supposed to listen to them and take their word on the idea that the earth is flat, which gave me the idea for a great new channel that I'm going to start up. And I'll probably start working off it because I'm going to get off the Mike Oziak channel anyway. I'm pretty sure they're going to shut me down. So when they do, my new channel will probably start up under, what was I going to call it? Flat Earth Mountain or something. I already forgot it. Flat Earth Flat Mountain or some shit. Because that's the thing with the Flat Earth thing. It's a psyop. And I can understand buying into it because you see all the things that are wrong with the heliocentric model and that they don't work. But to go right over to another psyop and buy into a whole nother psyop, I mean, it should be obvious to everybody by now that Flat Earth was a psyop. And all these Flat Earth channels that are up that are doing this great work and everything like that, and you're so appreciative of them, and you're all thanking your God that it's happening now. Listen, I'm not an atheist, but I'm also not someone who thinks that there's no chance that there could be a God, okay? And I'm not like that. There very well could be, but I want to see something. I want to see some evidence. I want to, get into all this and see the evidence. I don't want to just take anybody's word on anything because they're all seem to be lying motherfuckers so far. What was I going to call it? He's flat water, flat earth. I was going to be... Oh yeah, Flat Earth Mountain. That was it. It was nice and simple. Flat Earth Mountain. The Flat Earth Mountain channel. The contradiction of the terms put together like that is fucking perfect. I love it. Because these guys call themselves a Flat Earth channel, but they're doing this particular video that I'm on right now of mountains. There's mountains and hills and valleys all over the fucking thing. So you have no other reason to use the term flat earth except for it's a psyop. It's a psyop, and that's the only reason you would still be using that terminology and refuse to go move on and look for the truth any further than you've already gotten. So it's not like you started out on a trail, realized the heliocentric model was a lie. That's what happened to me. I realized it along the way over the last 13 years or so. And as I realized that lie, I had to be ready. I had to be able to realize that everything is a lie. Everything. We're not told the truth about anything. So you come to these mountains, you start going in on it. Your title on your channel is you're a flat earther, but you're on a mountain, you fucking morons. How can you guys be so fucking stupid on one hand and then act and talk so intelligently on the other? It doesn't make any sense. So which leads me to believe that you're purposeful liars. Because if you're not purposeful liars, especially all the people that I've already made series to, because everyone that I've made series to so far has been a flat earther. The only one I have not made a series to that, or I should say that I've made a series to is Sylvie from the New Earth channel. The New Earth channel, Sylvie, I made series to her, including Brother Sanchez with her series, and showed her everything that I'm trying to show you guys now. that hopefully you're able to see some of this. I'm hoping that you're able to catch it. It's image within image within image from the veil to the ground. And none of these motherfuckers have woken up. I can go back to their channels. YouTube actually hides them from me now. They don't pop up on my screen anymore. Even when I'm subscribed to their fucking channels, they don't even pop up on my screen. How about that? You know, it's pretty fucking amazing. I'm going to hit play because I already spent some time in here on the previous video. So he's going around in these caves. He's got some blurry shit in his camera too, just like Rick does, but I can get beyond it to pull in the imagery and stuff like that. I can get beyond their blurriness. And I still have not put a telescopic lens on this. I certainly could. I'm just trying to quickly go through and bring you some of the imagery. This video is already at 6 minutes, and the last few videos keep running long, so I'm going to try to push through because I'm trying to work my way up to something else, to show you guys something else, but I keep getting fucking stuck. Let's see. Start down here, I guess. Maybe I will put the telescopic lens on this one for the hell of it. As I tell everybody, you know, if you get told that you're using your imagination to see these images, you're not. It's not about you're using your imagination to believe in all the other nonsense that you're living your life by. And I'm not talking as an authority on this. I'm talking as someone who is going through the awakening process myself. And I know that I'm not fully awake, but I'm on the right track now. I'm on the right track, and I know the right track has nothing to do with any of these YouTube assholes. And I am one of the YouTube assholes that I'm talking about. Even my own videos, they're only to be used as a tool. It's not to be used to take my word on anything. All they are, I'm trying to use them as a tool to put the word out there that you can all go see all of this with your own eyes. You don't need any YouTube actors. You don't need mainstream actors. You don't need politicians. You don't need anybody to see all of the things that I'm showing you here and showing you how to go see them for yourself. Okay, so, you know, here in this I'm just going to point out a couple because I don't want to run out of time again, but you see the distinct eye over here. You see the eye over here. You see the fucking nose. You can make out the mouth. It's image within image within image from the veil to the ground. Keep in mind. So as I point out these images, what I'm trying to do is lock you into a decent eye is usually what I try to do. If I find an eye that looks like you'll be able to understand it and see it in your perception, when I catch that angle that I'm getting you that eyeball, that's when I try to show you the image, and I'll try to show it to you that way. But it's tough because watch what happens when I go down. You got another image, eye, nose, and mouth of another image. Then I'm going to go down again, eye, nose, and mouth of another image. It's image within image within image. Come down a little bit, eye, nose, and mouth of another image. Come down a little bit, eye, yep, nose, feline, and a mouth of that image. I'm going to have to cross over a little bit because they're all over the place in here in my vision, so at this angle. So eye, nose, and mouth of this image. Looks a little on the feline side. I can do that all over the fucking place. You can do that everywhere and anywhere down here. Eye, nose, and mouth of a human face. I can come back up this way, start cropping for you, and give them to you all this way. You know, look at them, you know, go in and out of them all. So, so anybody on the flat earth bandwagon, get off of it. Really, just get off of it. It's all been bullshit story to you. And if you turn the people on to what I'm showing you, once you see it for yourself, it's something that you can go see for yourself. And once you do, and the people that are all flat earthing all over you, you know, for some reason, oh, that's right, these are supposed to be dinosaur bones. That's right. That's oh, what a bunch of shit. I'm glad one of my like 10 minutes in. I forgot about that. So a lot of this is supposed to be the not the dinosaur bones, but the fossils. So these are supposed to be dinosaur fossils that are in the ground and everything like that, right? Oh shit. So I have not even looked in at any of this yet. I have not even looked in at any of this to see the imagery. I saw some things with my eyes the other day when I was looking at it. My point of being so excited about realizing it was fossils, dinosaur fossils, supposedly, if you believe in dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were not dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were a different species. They were not dinosaurs, and or dinosaurs that we know them as, and what we call dinosaurs. Fucking, I don't have any cigarettes rolled either. I'm gonna have to hurry up with this fucking video. So the other creatures that they were, the creatures that they actually were again, I have not investigated and researched it. I'm just guessing. Were probably more bird-like, and my guess is based on their footprints. I'm not even going in on all their shit yet, all their dinosaur fossils yet. I'm just going to start around here and show you the imagery that's in here. And the caves all around this area that they're not even looking at. They're not showing it to you. They're not looking at it. It's on the cable. The New Earth channel, you go to the New Earth channel and you look at all the mountains and caves and shit they go into. They shine the lights on the caves like this. And you pick out all the imagery, and you should see me. I'm screaming at the fucking camera, and I'm like, look around you. Look around you, you motherfuckers. You lying motherfuckers. It's all around you. The magic is all there for you to see, and you're missing it. It's useless. They're not going to wake up, obviously. You know how many... I went and looked at the Sylvian Brother Sanchez series when I went to go find that water video earlier on my channel. Most of them still got 0 views. That was 7-8 months ago, 7 months, I think. So 7 months ago, you've had 7 months, Sylvian Brother Sanchez, you're going to tell me that one of your minions didn't come back and tell you, hey, I was punching up your channel and this asshole came up. Look at what he's showing us. Maybe we should go look into it. Nope. So that makes me think that I don't have to research you. I don't have to play detective with you. That's how I call you out. That's how I call you out. If you're still going to deny what it is I'm showing you here, and you're going to refuse to go look for yourselves, and still base everything on shit you can't prove, shit you can't see, shit you can't hear, just all stories based on your Bibles and biblical bullshit stories, and that's what I'm going to... No, get the fuck out of here. So I know you're all fucking liars. Same thing with even the nice guys, because the nice guys I'm going for again next... are really nice guys. They're flat earthers and they're really nice people. But you know what? Priests are nice people too, and they lie to you all the fucking time. I'm going to do is I'm going to look around in here as I'm going to start fucking with Flatwater, Flat Earth guy. And Flatwater, Flat Earth, if you ever get to these videos and anyone ever brings them to you, come and talk to me. Come and see me. Okay, so what I'm looking for now is I'm gonna see if all what they're calling fossils is gonna fall into the imagery, if it's gonna play into the imagery, or is it gonna act as human interference. So far, what I'm noticing is it looks like it's gonna fall into human interference. I don't see it playing into the imagery at all. Now, when you watch trees, when you look at trees and shit like that, don't get me wrong, I can get the imagery out of the fossils. I'm not saying that. I can go into these fossils and I can pull imagery out of them. What I'm saying is they don't play in with the rest of it. I don't think. All right. Come on, you fucking bitch. Or do they? They don't. I don't think so. See, when you go to trees, right? You can go to if you go out on a cloudy day and you keep your camera. I'll have to show you guys how to do this. This is amazing shit. There's a lot of evidence out there for everybody to see. If anybody would ever look, we'll be all set. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on a minute. I mean, I want to give it a real try. I'm not going to say 100% yet. But if it was in a photograph, I might have a better chance of throwing it all different directions. But what I was going to say is if you keep your camera halfway on the trees and halfway on the clouds, right? Bring it back home, download it, and I'm seeing the fossils are falling into it too. The fossils are falling into use with all this, what they're calling fossils. I just want to make sure. At least some of them are. I'm going to try to crop it for you and I'll show you. No, maybe not. Nope. Certain ones are. So maybe it'll be another angle. I don't know. I can't be 100% sure on this one. This one's falling into the imagery because it works off the nose of this. So eye over here, right eye's kind of shut, but you can see the eyebrow. It matches all the way up. Nose is right here, and the nose follows down. Now this is supposed to be a fossil right here. This is supposed to be a fossil right on this thing here. And then it goes down here and breaks down a little bit, but it falls into the imagery of this. It works, and it works as part of it. I'm trying to go down here. Yeah. Yeah, it does. So that one does. Then this one doesn't appear to be falling into the imagery. This one I don't see falling into the imagery. This one also does, huh? Oh, yeah. Ah, I'm seeing even more going on in there. Huh. I think it is making a play on the imagery, some of it. No. Or is it just me seeing what I want to see? What I'm looking at is, see the face right here? See this human face? There's a human face right here, a small one. And these don't appear to have anything really to do with it. Even if I was going to say these are long, stretched out arms as part of the imagery, I don't think so. I'll go in and look at it and give it thorough, examination and come back and do another video on this. But no, it doesn't appear to be. Let me come up this way a little bit. Huh. I'm guessing, people, that this is all human influence. This is human influence that I'm seeing with these fossils. This is the first time I'm ever doing this. I never went in on fossils before, what they claim are dinosaur fossils. But I don't see it playing into the imagery. Even that nose that I was showing you, it's not strong. It might even just be a discoloration is the only reason I'm able to bring it in like that. Works as the tongue of this upper one. Yeah, I cannot get confirmation on it yet. None of those, and even on these, let's see. So, like, for example, there's one back here, and And it doesn't really seem to be playing a part in it. The fossils don't. Let me see if I can get them back for you. Every time I move, I gotta fucking realign everything. No. Nope. The fossils, and my best guess so far is this: these fossils are hiding things. They're not. It's human influence. Yep. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure what they did as human influence. Maybe it was purposeful. I don't know. You know, in other words, it wasn't just something that was dumped there. Okay, so it does fall into this one. I think. I don't think it's taking away anything. On the large images, triangular shapes everywhere too, by the way. Nose and mouth of that image. I can't really get them much more clear than that. Let's see. Looks like he's got fangs. And again, it's hard. I know it's tough for people, but this mouth is another image. So eye, nose, and mouth of another image. I get it. There's all images in here. You're just not seeing them yet. I do. I see them all. I have to separate them all. So I see all the little ones. But what they're calling these fossils, the areas that they're calling these fossils, I'm trying to look very carefully to see if they're playing into the imagery or not, the same way that I'm describing the clouds and the trees can do. Not can do, they do. Because it's the same nanocarbon all around us. I would imagine that we ourselves, creatures of the earth, also are going to do the same thing. We fall into the imagery. You know, we're human. Human, feline, canine, rodent, ape, human. That's why I'm looking for explanation on the rest of the species. You know, where the fuck is everybody in this system showing itself to us? You know. And I'm not sure how, but I just think that these, what they're calling fossils, are some type of human influence. Kind of like the wood piles that Rick had on his channel, from Tripping Sponge channel. He had a video of some wood piles sticking out near the water, and even though they were very old, so that the fact that they were old and around for a while, they gain what we call weather. But as I explained before, all weather is controlled by this nanocarbon. So the weathering that these wood piles took, you could get the imagery out of it. But I refuse to do it because they're wood piles. They're human construct. They have human influence in them. So I don't want them. It's too confusing for everybody to do that. At least at this point it is, you know. I should have turned some music on. I'm talking so much. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to say you guys over at Flat Water, Flat Earth, Flat Mountain. Flat Mountain. I love it. Flat Earth Mountain. Let's see what else he's got. So here's some other ones too, packed with imagery in there, people, packed with imagery. So, you know, let's see how much else he backs up. I like when they back up a little bit better than when they're too close. Lights and shadows. So even as he's moving his camera, right? So even as he's moving what was that one? So I can stop it here and I can get these particular images that are down here even better than when he moves. Because once he moves his camera, he's changing the lights on me. Because it's all lights and shadows. At least the visual end of this is. So the visual part is all lights and shadows. So you can come in here and you can look. See all the imagery? Should be able to see it. And I'm under right now. I'm in the rock and the bedrock and the stone, where they're not claiming there's any fossils over here. I'm going to go up in a second and show you what they claim is the fossils. Try to move around a little slower because I know I've been moving fast. Radio keeps shutting off on me. Oh yeah, look at that shit, huh? I'm now coming up into the fossils. I caught an eye looking at me as soon as I started coming up, and it's in the fossil. So I don't know. We'll see. Ah, the eye's coming from behind. The fossils are a distraction. The fossils are a fucking distraction. Come on, what the fuck? Hello? How you guys doing? Are you already landed? Yeah? You already landed? Where are you right now? Uh, what state are you in? What country? Uh, yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah. That's the way it is nowadays. Everybody's trying to save the trees, and the trees are really out to get us. So, yeah, I know. Lots and lots of trees. Oh, I got plenty of those over here. Yeah, if she wants to see the good coconut trees, I think she's better off going to Hawaii. Right? Yeah, if she wants to do that, she can go to Hawaii and she'll see lots of coconut trees. Yeah, that's what they tell me. That's what they tell me. That's where you go when you want to relax. So what do you? So you're going to get on take a ride and get on the next plane now. Okay. I see. Okay. All right. Check in. All right. Well, check in with me later and let me know that you got your hotel all right, or call me or text me if your ears are tired. Text me. Okay. Love you. All right. Love you. Bye. Bye. Okay, so back to this. So what it seems to me is the fossils are playing right into it. Okay, eye, nose, and mouth of a feline. Eye, nose, and mouth of a. Your guess is as good as mine. Let me try to get it on it better. I was gonna say canine, but it might be somewhere in the rodent category. Um, but again, this is the fossils area right here. See how some of these other ones play in. I don't know. It's a hard call for me, man. I gotta have to look around at this a little bit better before I make a final decision on it. But it's interesting to come across. Okay, up here the fossils seem to be playing into it, into the imagery. Eye, eye, big skull, cap, nose right here, mouth right here. I'll see if I can get the whole image for you better. Yep. Yep, they seem to be falling in. It still seems to me, though, that there was some kind of human interference or human influence with that. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. All right, so have you ever known a cat to wear glasses? I've never seen a cat that needs to wear glasses. Um, this is a